So we're back then. We didn't get thrown off the station after last week's thing on breathing. This is turning over a new leaf. It's a brand new feature we're going to run every Monday. I've got Becky from New Leaf Life Design with me. Hi, Becky.
Hello, Nick.
You all right?
Yeah, very well.
So you're always happy, aren't you?
I am.
What do you know that I don't know?
Well, I think it's to do with being quite positive, really, generally. Right. And I think that probably helps me in life a lot. So, yeah, and I want to be positive for your listeners.
Obviously, we're coming being miserable, trying to motivate, and that really doesn't work, does it?
Not on a Monday, no.
Not on a Monday, not ever, in fact.
No.
But the thing is, as well, that kind of links us nicely into today's topic then. We're going to talk about self-confidence, aren't we?
Yeah, we are definitely, because I think a lot of people really struggle to be confident in life. And what I thought would be really interesting for your listeners is to talk about self-confidence and look at initially what we do when someone pays us, for example, a compliment or says something nice about us. Because very often we actually deflect. That's our first thing we do.
Yes, definitely.
Because you feel a little bit conceited, or it's going to sound like I've got a big ego if I say, "Oh, thanks for that," you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we often just chuck it back. So we often either deflect or reject. And what I would like your listeners to do is to accept.
Okay.
Okay, because Nick, inside of you, inside of me, inside of your listeners, we've got a kind of confidence bank.
Okay, all right.
Now, what we need to do, if you think about going to a bank, what we'd like to be able to do is to deposit some money as well as draw some money out. Now, if we've got no money in our bank, we can't draw anything out,
Good point, yes, indeed.
So the same works with confidence. So I want you to think about, inside of you is going to be a confidence bank.
Right.
And what I'd like you to think about doing, and your listeners, is to put money, to put compliments into that bank. So when someone says, "Oh, you look nice today," that needs to go straight in your confidence bank.
So that's a deposit, basically.
That's a deposit, and we're going to build it up, and then we can draw on it.
Right.
So let's give an example. I'm going to pay you a compliment, Nick.
Okay.
All right? And I want
you
you to have a go at accepting it, and accepting it, gracefully.
All right, okay, yes. Yeah, right, okay, fine. All right, I'll get through this properly.
So I'm going to say, you do a brilliant radio show.
Thank you very much. That's very nice of you, thank you.
Great.
Is that how you do it?
That's great. That's just perfect.
I do feel embarrassed saying that, actually.
Do you?
Because it sounds like, because as we were discussing off air earlier on, it's a case of me turning around going, yeah, of course you're right. You know what I mean? Because that's, to me, that's what that sounds like.
But you also glowed when I said that.
Did I?
Yeah.
That works on radio, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So it was a nice kind of glow about him. So already Nick is... he's in front of me, right?
No, it's the menopause, I'm telling you.
He is grinning. So what I'd like to encourage everyone to do this week is the moment someone pays you a compliment, you go, "Oh, thank you so much for that. That's really, really kind of you. That's really nice. Thank you." It doesn't mean that you immediately have to hand one back.
Oh, right, okay. So it's not a kind of a game of ping pong.
No, because then it's going to feel a bit false, isn't it?
Well, this is what I was going to get at.
Unless you'd like to pay them a compliment. And also, I quite randomly like paying people compliments.
Okay.
I guess you've got to be a little bit careful.
Yeah, so otherwise people will take it the wrong way as to your motives, I'm guessing. It's like, oh, that's a nice wallet. Oh, she's after my money. But that kind of works, yeah.
What often we'll do is we'll hand them back because we're actually looking for reassurance.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
So rather than do that, just hold on to it for a moment. Let it sink into you. Let it go into your bank, and then imagine how much you're going to have to spend by the end of the week.
All right.
So you then might want to go out on a Friday. You might want to see your friends. You might want to impress your boss. You might go, "I've got an interview." Then we can call on what we've built up inside, and we can step into that. So you literally step into your confident bank.
Right, and then use that to benefit when you're out and about in the big wide world.
Absolutely, that's the way to do it.
And it's not about, because actually thinking about it, if somebody says to you, "You look really nice," you go, "Yeah, you too."
Yeah.
That kind of negates the whole thing, doesn't it? Because it then takes it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting that now.
It's not a true deposit.
It isn't. No,
we want a deposit, and then at a later time we will offer that back out.
Yeah, it's a bit like you say, putting the money in the bank, and then almost immediately it goes out in the standing order.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So it briefly it's in your account, but 2 seconds later it's gone. And you think, well, I'm no better off than I was before.
Yeah, absolutely.
I get it. I get it.
Fantastic.
So that's why I'm doing this show. You see, because I get what you're talking about.
Brilliant. So yes, a week of compliments this week. Okay.
All right.
And receiving them.
Receiving them and obviously giving them, but not straight away. Immediately you get one because.
Well, not in a kind of needy way.
No.
Like you're giving one just because you want to receive one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that.
No.
I'd never do that. Okay, so that's this week's motivational talk. This is Becky from New Leaf Life Design, and this is our brand new feature, Turning Over a New Leaf, and it's going swimmingly. So far, I'm learning how to breathe and also how to be self-confident, which is something I've been doing pretty much for the last 50 odd years. So there we go. Anyway, talk to me.
Yeah, and next week, really excited because what we're going to do is we're going to look at managing anxiety.
Okay.
Because such a lot of people experience panic attacks.
They do.
They have anxiety when they go into shops, when they go out in public, and I'd like to have a chat with you about that and with your listeners. I think they'd find that really interesting.
I think they would as well, and certainly I would as well. So that's next week's topic, but for this week, it's all about handling compliments and giving yourself self-confidence and not basically giving somebody one back just because you think you should, basically. Great stuff, Becky. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.